So, John, I know that voice at Comic-Con.
Again, it's pretty wild. We're coming up on the 5th anniversary of the release of it, which is kind of mind blowing. It's just like I can't believe that it's been that long, but it's exciting. We're releasing it again on all digital platforms. Plus, we got some things in development. Try and do something new with it. So it's exciting.
Can you talk about who you brought to Comic-Con?
Well, luckily, people were already down here. So, people are the folks that were in the film. I mean, we got Fred Tatasciore, who's the voice of the Hulk, Carlos Alazraqui, who's Rocco. He's so many things. Nolan North, Jessica Chico, Princess, Flame Princess. Who else? D. Bradley Baker, who just got nominated for an Emmy for Klaus the Fish on American Dad. It's just awesome. I'm really excited. I don't know who I hope I didn't forget anybody. But
you got Steve Bloom.
Steve Bloom is coming. That's right, Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is like the nicest guy, and he's Wolverine. I mean, he's a whole bunch of other things. And I don't know. Tom Kenny might be showing up. I'm not sure, but I think he is. But yeah, I mean, it's great. Like a who's who of voiceover, and so it's exciting. I think Jennifer. I'm not sure if Jennifer's going to make it. Jennifer Hale might be here, but we'll see.
Couple surprises, right?
Couple surprises, but we'll just hang out and do the do, and it'll be fun. These panels are always great. You get to interact with the fans, and that's always nice because you don't necessarily get to see what's going on beyond the microphone and the glass. So
you're also at the Horton Grand Theater, so a little removed from Comic-Con.
It's nice to be a little further away because that also means that people are willing to step away from the convention center to come check out what you're doing. So, and I hear we have a full house today, so it's exciting. I'm pumped.
Awesome. And so I understand you've got a couple new projects in development. We just heard about a Spider-Man animated series that you're joining.
Actually, yeah, they just announced doing the Spider-Man stuff, playing the Jackal, which is great. I love playing bad guys. That's really cool. Got a couple other things going on. Not allowed to talk about, which is great, which is always great because, not for me because I'm like, I want to say something, but I can't. So, but keeping busy. All is well. Can't complain.
We also, I believe, have a Adventure Time miniseries coming up.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we were on the air until 2018, so that should be, that there's a lot more Adventure Time coming. We've stopped recording them, but there's plenty more, so everybody need not worry.
So let's talk about, I know that voice a little bit more. The actual documentary you said you filmed a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What was so important that you wanted to communicate to your fans about this whole process? Like, what stands out to you the most?
I just think that I just wanted it to kind of, a little bit of a Valentine to the industry and to the people that I work with, and just to show what it's like. People always want to know what it's like to do this. They think it's just standing in front of a microphone and making goofy voices, and it's not. It's not that at all. I mean, maybe like this much, but try and sustain that. Try and make that funny over and over and over and over and over again. It's a much deeper thing, and so I just kind of wanted to show, my peers in a different light, in a less anonymous light, and I think we did that. Like some of the guys have come up to me and been like, hey. I was at the supermarket and people were like, it was like, oh man, I know that voice. I saw you in that, and so it's really kind of cool. And Nolan North is totally screwing with me right there, but that's all right. I see him. Yeah, he's doing something. He's doing something behind the curtain that we can't show. Stop it!
You don't even want to know.
But yeah, I wanted to showcase guys like that, and yeah, see then Fred Tatasciore. Yeah, exactly. He's totally doing him. You should hear him curse as Donald Duck. It's really funny. But yeah, I mean, it just wanted to, put a spotlight on my peers, and I think we did that.
So your own voice credits are pretty extensive. Who do you have the most fun playing off of in studio when you get the opportunity to actually record?
Well, that's the thing is like everybody's got something different to offer. So there's always it's always interesting, and most of the time anything goes. So that's what's fun about it. Like there's always room for play when you're doing this work, and that's what really appeals to the child in me, and I think in all of us, whether we're participating in it or we're watching it. So I think that's a big thing, big part of it.
From leaping tall buildings to going off like gamma bombs. Switch your internet browser to ComicsOnline.com.